I saw the way Emily looked at Evan, the way she leaned in just a little too close when she spoke to him, the way she laughed a little too loudly at his jokes. I saw the subtle hints, the way my mother would smile knowingly, the way my father would watch them both with an approving glance. They wanted her to win. They wanted her to steal him from me, just like she had stolen Daniel. But this time, it was different. I wasn't the scared little girl who had been too afraid to stand up for herself. I wasn't the girl who had allowed Emily to walk all over me. This time, I would make them see who I had become. I wasn't going to let my family tear me apart again. I began to play my own game. It started with small things. I'd tell Evan little anecdotes about Emily's past, about how she had always been the one to steal things from me, to take what wasn't hers. I would watch Emily's face tighten with frustration when I spoke about my past about Daniel. I could tell she was rattled. Then, one evening, I decided to confront her directly. We were alone in the kitchen, the hum of the refrigerator the only sound between us. I could feel the tension building, like the calm before a storm. "You think you can take him from me, don't you?" I said, my voice low but steady. Emily froze, her eyes flashing with something, anger, guilt, or maybe both. She didn't answer right away, but I knew she would. They always did. "I didn't mean to," she said, though her voice wavered. "I never meant to hurt you." But I knew the truth. She'd done it before. She'd done it to Daniel, and she would do it again. "I'm not the same girl you used to walk all over," I said. "And I'm not going to let you take anything from me again. Not this time." The silence between us stretched, but she didn't argue. She didn't have to. She knew I was right. By the end of the evening, it was clear. Emily had tried and failed to win Evan's attention. My parents, too, had realized that their manipulation had backfired. They couldn't take what I had built. As we left their house, Evan held my hand tightly. I looked at him and saw the love in his eyes. The love that had nothing to do with who my family wanted me to be. "I'm so proud of you," he said softly. And I knew for the first time in my life that I had won.